I'm fixing to attempt to fix my compressor. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, so I got this switch in here. And it's doing the same thing. I got my little tool bag. Got my Milwaukee light. So this thing got dark on me. So the way I understand it to work, I don't know, I may be wrong, but what I searched up, this switch stays down with them little contacts when this is touching, which runs those two capacitors that are up top, which acts as it's kind of like a jump start, the initial fire of it, and it's on for half a second, and then once this starts spinning, this piece pops back, lets them loose, and disconnects these from there, and the motor ramps up and runs even. Again, I'm not an electrician or a repairman on this stuff, just based on what I have read and watched some videos on. I mean, that's how I take it. Everything looks as it should. I don't know if that's supposed to move more freely, but I'm gonna disassemble it, take it apart, and clean all the little contact pieces. I then go from there and see what's going on with that. But I figured I'd bring y'all along, show you. Just because you don't know nothing about it, don't mean you can't learn. Or try to figure something out. I mean, who knows? Might learn something, might not. So what I'm saying is, this is operating as it should. So I'm pushing this then. Keep them touching. Keep them in the circuit. And start those. But they're all touching. They're not touching. Moving freely. I'll put some sandpaper with the contacts. They're small. I'll make the same right here is culprit. These markets. Doing what it's supposed to. You can see behind it. Looks like I'm going to pull this. Pull it up. It's not good. And slide the boat back off. Yep, slide the boat back off. Just feel just single layer in it, the tank, just make sure there's not a pressure valve problem. That's a release. If you want one there, one there, one here. Just make sure that you get works right. Make sure they went there. Little sticky. Check that out. Causing no problems. Before I dig into it deeper. It is. I'll just power it off. That way it's easy to keep it. Just the original. That's the original button sound. That's making it. It's not a good shape though. Look at that. I'll pop this pulley off. See what's the other side of the thing out. Gee, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, not even little. Yep. Got the microphone on, Pete. Just manage it. Good. Maybe some right there. I'm going to stick it all the way around. Bluetooth on speaker device. Let me see. Go all the way around. Cheers, good. That's nice. They may be part of it. And shout out to this Milwaukee stuff. I mean, you put the battery on there and it's plugging and chugging. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, it works. The stuff works. So I'm assuming that's supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be pretty easy to turn, I'm assuming. Not turn, push in. It's, you gotta put some force onto it. That's really cool how these motors work, though. How you electromagnetic field in there. It swirls it around and does the Jimmy Neutron on it. It's pretty interesting. I watched several videos on it. How it transforms electrical current into physical energy. It's pretty wild. It makes you really wonder. How much thinking was done before our time? Or my time. I'm young, but when was the first electric motor? When did they realize that they could turn it into, well, what I'm going to do is turn this off. Turn that off. I like to take that inside too. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stuff inside and I'll get back with you. When I'm inside, I'll take all my tools in. Then got a little chilly out, but I'll get back with you in a second. Alright, so I clean these little weights up. And I'm finna clean these little springs. This resembles much like a distributor, like a old school. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about or not, but like a distributor on an old like small block Chevrolet with the weights. You put the different springs in there of different weights. But it kind of resembles what it reminds me of. Pretty cool. These little springs. putting them in some brake clean. I just sitting there too long. Oof. Duh. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if it's supposed to have grease. Not on the contact points, obviously, but if it's supposed to have grease on those little points and things move like they're supposed to. A little bit easier. I'm gonna put some on it. A small amount. So find out what I did with it. I definitely need to organize my stuff a lot better. There'll be some water. I just need a little bit. Well, so that would be why there. Grease gun is out of grease, man. So this is really a pretty simple operation, and to think that that's older technology. Like I said earlier, makes you think about what was going on. We need to start thinking, paying attention more to what come before us. Step back and think, what are we doing? We ain't inventing doing nothing. Oh yeah, these springs are jam-packed full of stuff. jam-packed, full of dirt and crud. Yeah, so we're moving along on this. Yeah, it's literally gummed up with junk. So, which this compressor used to sit inside the garage while I painted primed, not this garage. Like I said, it hadn't always been outside. Man, I couldn't believe them dirt daubers up in that thing. That's what all this gray looking stuff is all overspray, Bondo dust, primer dust. Yeah, there's so much gunk on it. I don't know how it operated. Yes, it didn't. That's why I'm taking it apart, huh? Duh. I don't know if this is even gonna fix it. I sure am gonna try though. Because a new motor for this thing is mighty expensive. I think when I looked, man, it's somewhere around 600 something. Almost got me. Which, I mean, considering the price of a new compressor, that same compressor, yeah, it's moving a whole lot easier. Look, moving a whole lot easier, and those springs are not. Like, those springs were together, not springing. So fingers aren't that small. Can't do it. But I'm gonna take some grease. Small little dab. Each little contact point that's moving. Don't know if you're supposed to, but I'm fixing to. It makes sense. You grease other moving stuff on cars and trucks and all that. Lawnmowers, tractors. Yeah. So these from the way I understand it, this spins, this bearing, it rides on that bearing, but this spins. As this spins, these weights come out. Come out. Then it separates this, pulls that back, and then it pulls that switch out the way. Or disconnects the capacitors from the start windings to the run windings. So I don't know if or what really was causing all that. I'm hoping that's what that was. This thing is dirty. This fan is. Well, I got it out. Awesome. Cleaned it up. Ain't gonna hurt. I don't think. Oh, alright. And I also took note of the orientation of how this slid out so it goes back in the same orientation, because I don't know if it's supposed to be that specific way or what goes on with it. But if it went in there a specific way, there's obviously a reason for it. Give me a little piece of sandpaper. Now that's got to be not very aggressive. They said if you were to sand through that little copper or brass, I guess it's more brass. If you file through it, you wreck the switch, and then you got to replace that little piece. So I'm trying not to. I'm hit it with some 600. It's kind of aggressive, kind of not. We'll see what goes on with it though. I'm finna go back out there, just clean that other piece up, put it all back together and see if it works. Which is, let's see, what time is it? Yeah. Just down into my laptop. Yeah. Creeping on the AMs, but I'm bound and determined. Tomorrow's Friday. It's Thursday night. I took tomorrow off, so I'll be at home. I plan on working on this. It's still over here. I done circled all my damage, which the last video will pick up from there. Or I might make this a compressor repair video. I'm not sure yet. But hopefully we get it fixed. But I'll get with you when I put it together.